So, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to play Alan Wake 2. I've set all my options to like the max, but with balanced DLSS because I just need a little bit of that quicker performance thanks to frame generation. That's going to slow us down a bit. I have tested it already, it looks good, so no problems there. With path tracing on, by the way, right here, yes. So we are going to load in a new game. I have not played the first one before, but I heard this one was good. It's been a couple days. So let's play it on normal.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
The Rorschach effect. Seen it a couple of times already in games, like Far Cry 3 for the most notable example. Yeah, this part was freaky. The naked man. I have only played up until this point. Like, into the woods and then you see some people. So I know I can run with this. Looks pretty amazing, doesn't it? The new mesh shaders with the... This is the first game that uses mesh shaders. That's also why older, like, GPUs can't do this game that well, because they lack mesh shaders. Like before 2018. And that's just because, like, new technology, new APIs, new engines just require more horsepower and more innovative technology inside of the GPU already. Or else you need to run it like software-based, but that will cost even more performance. Yes, the color's starting to come in. Is this guy related to Alan? Like, did he know him before he ended up like this? Oh, an enemy. But it's a fake one. Game saved. That's fine. There is some pop-in load, but that's expected for a title like this, even though on an NVMe SSD. Because they like need to make some adjustments. Because testing in a studio is different than releasing the game. Yeah. This is fucked up. Oh shit. Breaking his ribcage as well. Not that he cares. The heart.
What the fuck?
Oh, with the shimmers on the camera lens. Like the rain. It's a bit fogged up as well. A humongous lake. From this point on I stopped it because here comes the title. Alan Wake 2. Oh shit. Is this a real life shot? Hey. Starring El Cavilli and Matthew Peretta as Alan Wake, real life counterpart and voice, and Melanie Liebert as Saga.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought.
Janina Gavankar, I know her.
Gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault.
And Sam Lake is like the director, writer, the face of one of the detectives. The guy, of course.
Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Yeah, his face is from
Logan
Sam
thinks
Lake's
you should
body.
try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Why the fuck does he sound so villainy? The coffee, both at the same time.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Music by Patri Alanko, don't know the name.
Cheer anyone up.
Tyler Burton Smith, neither. Clay Murphy, neither. No, don't know him.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
This is beautifully rendered, by the way. But there is some poppin'. Not that I hate it, because there's games that I like that had it a lot worse at the beginning.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear.
Maybe.
Check out that map.
Oh, well, he's going to the map, just as I was going to the map. Return 1, invitation. Map. Cauldron Lake, display the map key locations. We are here. So, do we walk this way or this way? Never mind.
I think I hear someone.
Yeah.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan.
the federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know,
Inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folks. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
Right, Thornton.
Don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Let's take a look at the body.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting.
I think we know Mulligan. Or Thornton, I mean. Mulligan is the guy right in front of us. Bruh.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
Yeah, the lake is huge
Make sure
though.
I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the case board inside the Mind Palace. What the fuck is a Mind Palace? Oh?
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case.
The face looks fucking
Building the
gorgeous
Mind
though.
Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
The glaze of lighting upon the oily skin of a
The facts
body.
are on the board.
They got that really good.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. I can move around now. You are now free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing B. Continue. The case board is pretty damn big. Okay, 2010, 2012, that's, I think, the first game. All bodies experience bloating, yeah, that's what happens. Or, well, they get cut open. Goals, get to the crime scene. Cases, oh wow, the folder cabinet. That's how you get back to the map. Nothing else in the Mind Place? Is that like the kid? Is that just a real picture of Sam Lake? What the fuck?
I see you're
Oh.
already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting
Okay,
started.
that's
Let's head down
interesting.
the hill to the crime scene.
It's not a pause.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Yeah, the foliage is something else in this game.
Hey, Casey.
I loved it in The
You're
Last
putting
of
me in
Us
charge.
Part 2 because that's also
Why
in the
now?
same
Look,
region as
Anderson,
this game.
You're a better detective than
Like
I
the
am.
North Atlantic
Crack cases
side.
that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
They always die. Or get like caught up in the most crazy shit they've ever seen in those years. Look at 7. Like Morgan Freeman. It's his last case, he still wants to solve it in the end. But it's the fucking, like, wife of Brad Pitt's character that gets the axe. By Kevin Spacey. Oh well, I think they got something from 7 as well. I heard True Detective was also a bit of an inspiration, so...
That old.
I do love myself like a crime thriller or something in that area. Like, maybe some Twin Peaks as well. Wow. Mirror Peak. Okay, that came in. Cool. I should maybe have paused it longer. I want to look at the sign. Cauldron Lake Campground. It's a bit overgrown. Everything's like fucked because of a stormy day. Or stormy week.
Not a bad
Depends.
place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I get it. He doesn't like nature.
Damn.
She does.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
Next on me.
Audio is good too.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
I'm gonna go.
Oh
check
yeah, we've
something
been
out.
here.
Be right back.
Got it.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service.
He actually goes to the side we
actually.
actually stand
The
on.
body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
I do get a lot of like The Last of Us 2 vibes in this area.
That's so
Just
cool.
because.
Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-up.
Nah.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Oh. AI was a bit wonky. He was pushing me towards the left.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table.
Hey yo.
Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
I don't know.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Case board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Yes. No. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Okay. Objectives are viewable at the case board in your goals. You are now free to examine the case board. Thank you.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart.
Okay,
next
it
to the
does
body.
use like a helping hand for
Bruising
all the
on the wrist
clues.
from the cargo straps holding him down.
Okay, how do I place them? Okay. It's a bit strange for placement, but I get it, because otherwise they could not have stuck it.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Murder watches previous cases, but interrupted may find some new leads to this time. Okay. Learn more about the victim, yeah.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Yep.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Or someone
Was it for a
went
camera?
after another person in a hurry. Case board.
Was
Exit.
he killed here or brought here after? For display. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and
What the fuck? Okay.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably
Alan Wake 1.
something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Well, I guess not. Case board. Yes, I can place
Robert
those two
Nightingale,
together.
Ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Tripod found near body and cooler and beer bottles. Okay, for later. Can we like go inside?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
It's also overgrown and stuffed.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
I thought those sounds were like glitching, but it was just because there's like a lockpick system or something that's waiting.
And I know how to keep confidential matters confidential. Look, I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right? To deflect, hide the truth from the average Joe.
Anderson. Hey, let's
Let's get back to work over here, can we?
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Why does he want me to get back? I need to find clues. Let me look this way. There's an open cabin.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused, follow the steps. There's too many combinations. Soil. B is activation.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
That's why her mind palace has one. Oh, this is so much high quality stuff. Another one of those symbols. Another one. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. Okay. I need to take a look at that again, because it was a clue, since everything is compartmentalized. Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge and take a nap. Wash your hands. Which one is that? Is that like here or here? Okay, that's up and down intertwined. Take a nap could be this one. Okay, intertwined. Right on top. And left, right. That's what I'll call it for remembrance. Yes. 9mm bullets. And some gear. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Okay. Something I should see here.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Ah. Great.
Nice talking to you, too.
Okay, back to the guy. And the other guy. Agent Thornton and Agent Casey.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
No.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's it.
Yes.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They
Okay.
planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from? Yeah.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to
Oh, the little strands of curled up hair.
together.
Profiling. Using her intuition. Ah yes, that's how you can profile someone. Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
Was Nightingale maybe with or after Alan Wake?
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay. Back it up.
This mug
Not the
always
worst,
keeps me
Mom.
up.
What? Yo, look at that pen. I have that at my home. Fucking amazing. Goals. Profile the victim. Did I not just like do that? Check the lake shore. Okay.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, you do that.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety.
Well, he's completely
waiting for
naked.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him a witch with no heart. A strange
I'm sorry, I
battle
just had to look at this.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
Oh yeah, he
Need
went
to
through the
get out
tree.
more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Redacted.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Oh.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words.
These
words felt like a message.
felt like a message.
Wait.
Someone knew they were here. Someone
That corresponds to
playing a
Alan?
game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Is Alan like corresponding to them from another place?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
It's very closed off now.
I think
Okay.
he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Manuscript
The
pages.
victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer
How could you?
audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Okay. And if you want to read it, here's another readout. Yeah, wait a minute.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must
Oh,
find out what.
we are not going to scrounge inside of his chest, right?
Found all I can here. Time to
I did my
properly
best.
examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
No.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it.
Ah,
The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
the witch's hut.
Control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you.
It's cool that they actually have
Too
earpieces
late.
in.
I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
The next chapter. Oh. Physics are a bit too fast. But it's all individual objects, that's cool. I saw this already, that's cool too. Hey. Friday. Mitch told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks, yeah. Sunday, so I told her she just thanks fucking killed me. Okay. Great. Oh. More gear. Why does this remind me of survival horror games or survival games in general on PC? Like, come on.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Alex Casey, oh my
hates the
god.
endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He
Yeah,
hates
that's
those
true.
cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mind place. What? Okay, I don't have enough, but what the fuck? why can that be done throughout, like, someone's mind? But okay, let's get back to Casey. Oh, he went back.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
Yeah.
You got it.
Hey, you made it back.
I used to love
Good.
geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well,
Yeah, I was not about
but
to
the
stick my
coroner will be
hand
back in
into
town
him.
for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Oh, those tags. Also too realistic that it got like
Thanks.
discoloration.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Oh, you would be surprised. Aw, can he not help me get up there? Jesus Christ, that's so high res.
A lunchbox again.
Another lunchbox?
Who's leaving these out here?
That's strange. Oh. I think that was not supposed to happen. I'm also like
Can't
thinking
fit
a
the
little bit
clues
about the
altogether.
murder.
Heart
Because I
removed,
don't know much about the
tripod,
first game.
Tracks leading
It's
to
so
a dead
difficult.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
End. Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Another one. Uses the same key. Glad it does. I can see something, yeah.
I'll be back in a
Birds.
second.
Roger.
Trees. Grass? Maybe? Rabies? Onion grass? Yeah, it's grass. Where are we right now? Oh. Okay, so we walked past this way. And then we went this way. Since there are no opponents around here, there's no opponents, I can just like do that. But I have to be mindful. It doesn't
are.
pause the game.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Is the deputy still there?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
Thornton told me we're shipping the body out. We'll take care of that for you. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, proper police work.
Yeah, yeah.
You can trust us like you can trust the, That was beautiful, Thornton.
Okay, so I don't have to do anything with the guy. Hey yo. Okay, so I already knew they didn't like us, but still.
Peace, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Bright Falls. That's the town's name. Wow.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
The diner. The diner's over there. I already saw the board. Oh,
The diner's
there.
just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Map. A manor. Wellness center. Palace Lodge Sheriff Station behind this building.
Today, Charlie. Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never.
What the fuck are these NPCs doing?
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days. It's a nice looking float, sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect really. It is the finest. Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
It wants me to do this.
I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Hey, wait a minute. I know that
Nice to meet you,
voice.
Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
That's Sean Ashmore
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
from Quantum Break
And let
and
me just say
X-Men
I'm
and all
happy
that
you're here.
stuff.
Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Okay.
Look through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
I'm walking right in.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
His hair moves fucking sick.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime.
Also a writer.
Doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake getting some
Ah,
dessert.
that's why.
Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult.
Well,
Then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree." the tree. Oh, and then we found the whole thing.
Oh, what? What was that?
That's all.
Okay, we got something new. Profiling.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Hey. Oh. I wanted to get a DMCA claim this video. Ah, how bad.
This is exactly what I hate.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Do I need to go towards my mind place? Oh, profiling, yeah.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
How the fuck does she know this?
Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Okay.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
I want to take a look at the cake. Or the pie. Looks freaking good.
Keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson.
Bruh. Of course she knows someone that works here.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
What?
So weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories.
What?
Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
What the fuck? That was strange. Is it also foreshadowing?
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something.
The
I played some D&D.
Grand Wizard. D&D.
Was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah.
Ted.
Important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
What the fuck?
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible.
Yeah.
It's best not to take it personally.
Well, how could you?
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep.
Oh, he's the boss.
All prep.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'm going in first.
I'll be right this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Yep.
Anything you
Just
need?
here to pay my ticket.
Let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
How small is this small town? Like, actually. Because damn. There's not a lot of people working here.
Next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
I know that FBI, like, people have some extra skills, as you could call it. But I don't know if they are, like, actually supposed to do that.
He's joking.
Especially in small towns, where the coroner actually rotates through towns.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other... The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Okay.
It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Yep. Like, stopping the knife and that's it, but...
Chest.
Cases. Cauldron Lake murders. Should add that.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers. Not a... The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
No, it's not. You should drink hot cocoa in bed. I don't know.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Alex Casey lunchboxes.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Well...
Huh.
Okay. That's also not attached. Background cases accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Occult symbols.
No.
Yes. Yes. Sheriff? Could you answer something? I'm going back to the case board then.
Time to see what Nightingale's body.
That's what I had to do. Oh, okay, yes, now I can stick them. Ah.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Maybe, maybe. Tattoos on the body, cause of bloating unknown. Let's look.
Same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Great. Fucking eat it.
Hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The
What?
What? Into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Under which case is it labeled right now? Sean?
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Yo, what? Unexpected. She does not get killed.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
What the fuck?
I'll make you pay.
For what? Tell me.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health if you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat. It will become temporarily unavailable.
Go!
Now he's dead, okay?
Vanished.
He did. Oh, the thumping sound. Is Casey dead, by the way? Oh shit. If that's a chapter. Is it written like a book or... There's a lot that awaits us, holy shit. But it looks so cool already. Oh damn. Are we going to get a song now? But I had to go. This has to be written for the game. It's very subliminal, holy shit. Second sight. The dark. But it slaps though, holy shit. This is actually, it's actually good. It's written in 4 though, so the beat's predictable as fuck, but it's still a good pop song though. Where the shadows strike us apart, burn all you into the dark, into the dark, 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 follow you into the dark. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's fucking good. Do I just press continue? I think I do.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page
Casey's
predicted
alive
all
though.
of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster.
Nope.
Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
It's for the best.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Okay, that's fucking creepy again.
Saga was back at Cauldron. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken.
We can just read it, right? Oh, bruh. We can just, like, listen to the song. That's sick.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation.
There never is.
This is the case we must solve.
It's like Alan can, like, see Saga or something, or has seen Saga. It's so strange.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
It's so strange though, yeah.
Keep trying.
Okay, over there. I could just like try every fucking position it could place in, but yeah.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Okay. And since we just said okay with Casey, we're going to end this episode. So, till the next one. Goodbye.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.